Hello everyone, this is my introduction video for psychology. My name is Mary Ann Caputo. I go by Mary. I'm a mother to two boys who are 4 and 6. Their names are Vinny and Leo. And I am currently an online SLPA student at Mitchell Tech, and I am in my summer semester entering my second year. I am from central Pennsylvania, not terribly far from Philadelphia area, about 2.5 hours. Very much in the countryside of Pennsylvania, kind of north central area. From this course, I hope to take away a refined understanding of the basics of psychology that I can later apply to my future career as an SLPA after I complete this course at the end of the summer. What interests me the most about human behavior is how dependent it is on the various factors that make us each unique and human. We all have our own backgrounds, our own childhoods, and different factors like gender, race, religion that all affect human behavior. One thing about human behavior that I would change is our ability to reflect on biases and prejudices. And I think that by providing safe spaces for people to reflect on their own personal judgments that they have, it gives them a good opportunity to question those views and why they have them, and then decide to put effort into reshaping them and applying them to their life, their career, etc. For the psychologist that I chose to research and discuss, her name is Mamie Phipps Clark. She is one of the first Black females in the psychology field. She did some groundbreaking work, and she is overall an amazing person, and faced a lot of adversity in her career. For her education, she received both her bachelor's and her master's at Howard University. And she also did attend Columbia University as well. Her husband's name is Mr. Clark, and he also worked in psychology and received his degree from Howard University as well. She had over a 3-decade career. She researched child development and racial prejudice in ways that not only benefited generations of children, but it also changed the field of psychology itself. Once she graduated, she was unable to find an academic job despite her accomplishments, which is not surprising given the time. She first took a job as an analyst at the American Public Health Association, and then as a research psychologist at the Armed Forces Institute. In both of her jobs, she felt like she was in what she described as a holding pattern. She then became the testing psychologist at the Riverdale Home for Children, which was a center for homeless girls. And her work there made her realize that there was a lack of services for African American children in Harlem. So she then advocated for more services and resources, but was met with nothing in return. She took matters into her own hands, and her husband started the Northside Center for Child Development in 1946. It was the first and only organization in the city that provided mental health services to African American children. Her greatest work and most famous work was called the Doll Test, which she conducted in the 1940s. They looked at 253 African American children aged 3 to 7. 134 attended segregated schools in Arkansas, and 119 attended integrated schools in Massachusetts. She showed 4 different dolls, 2 with white skin and blonde hair, 2 with brown skin and black hair. And the children were asked to identify the race of the doll and which they wanted to play with. The children overwhelmingly wanted to play with the white doll and assigned it positive traits. The Clarks concluded that African American children formed a racial identity by age 3 and attached negative traits to their own identity, which were then furthered by segregation at the time and prejudice. Due to this work, she served as an expert witness testifying in many school desegregation cases. So as you can see, her work was incredibly important. for many reasons. And researching her was an honor. But anyway, this concludes my introductory video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.